invisible. Hey, wait. No, I have to fix it. Don't perceive me. Don't perceive me. It's fine. Incorrectly booted up the software. Aren't you moving, Stephanie? Well, Stephanie's having a hard time waking up. She just needs a minute. Plugged in, but I can't find my phone for some reason. The best breakfast ever. She's moving. Oh, we're in business. Okay. I got it to work. I haven't loaded up this computer for 3 months, you I'll keep trucking. I'll keep trucking. Nothing. Don't worry about my settings. I will. They're gone. Don't perceive them. I'm a real bear. Bloop. Ha ha ha. Hello! Welcome back to breakfast. Buenos dias. Today I'm having toast. I'm having toasted. Why does this keep happening to me? Oh, no, it's good. Everything's fine. No errors, no issues. I'm having toast. You know what, though? I forgot to get some, like, juice or coffee or something. It's gonna be kind of a bummer. Oh, I have to eat my toast. I don't have any juice. Why didn't I think of pouring myself some juice? So here's what happened, okay? I was trying to log into my Google account so I could stream again. And it was like, you need to do all these verification thingies. And I was like, really? Oh, okay. And you know, I gave them my phone number and all this stuff. And I did, but then it was like, you can't stream for 24 hours. And I was like, why? Then I realized I logged into the wrong Google account. I have like one for professional stuff. Study kanji time. Okay, I know the last one. 最後の知ってるけど他の漢字は少し難しいですよね。So anyway, then I was like, oh, I'm not on my regular account. I'm on the account that I use solely for lurking. So, anyway, I got that straightened out. Also, my phone didn't want to connect to the computer. Lots of things. Oh, and my mic was having issues, but I fixed that. So, like, better late than never, right? It's always good to keep trying until you get it, I think. Stefko, do you want some toast? Stefko wants some toast. There you go, Stefko. Enjoy. So yeah, I have toast, scrambled eggs, and some orange slices. And I'm gonna eat those for breakfast. I'm gonna talk. How have you all been this summer? 夏はどうでしたか? Did you do something fun? I was at my mom's. I was at my mom's for 3 months. It was a lot, but you know, it's because she wasn't feeling very good. And she was in the hospital. So I said, okay, well, I'll take some leave from work and I will help my mom until she feels better. And like, June was really rough. Mom was really not feeling very good. She could only eat Gatorade and what's the other thing? Pedialyte, yeah. So she would make a cocktail of Gatorade and Pedialyte and put it on ice and mix it with a little water. And that was all she could eat for a while. But then we just slowly started adding things back into her diet, you know. And now she's once again able to eat whatever she wants, just like me. So yeah, for those first 2 months we didn't really get out of the house too much, but I worked her up to some exercises. We ran a couple of little streams. I wanted to do more with her, but actually I got sick the day we were supposed to do our 3rd one, and then we just didn't have time after that because we were busy in August. So I think I'll, what to say? Oh yeah, I gotta show you. I have this thing. Wait, not that thing. Where's the other thing? This. It's time to catch up. See what I did there? It's because we're catching up, but also ketchup, you know? And it's breakfast. Ketchup goes with eggs. I didn't put any on my eggs today. I'm just having some very plain eggs. I don't think I put enough stuff on eggs. Just scrambled eggs. I usually go for sunny side up, but I was like, that would be too messy because what if I was streaming? Hi Beach, welcome to the chat. Oh, Gyaruko-san mo tomato ga suki desu ka? I was like, I usually like sunny side up eggs, but here's the thing. If I ate sunny side up eggs while I was streaming, they probably would get all over me and my computer and Stefko, and I would not want that to happen. So I will have a different kind of eggs today. And I'm having scrambled eggs, and they're pretty decent. So let me see if I can show you some photos from my vacation. I wonder if I could get into my iCloud photos from here. You gotta see those sweet, sweet Waffle House pictures, obviously. But yeah, we'll get to those. What if I wait, what's the word? Call that Photos. Photos app. Yeah. Just gonna open my photos. If I show you pictures of my non-bare face, I hope it's not like a disgrace. I mean, I post them on Twitter all the time, but that's kind of different, you know? Don't be offended by my face, please, if it shows up in my Photos app. I'm not oh yeah, I got just once wallpaper up on the iCloud photos. I just downloaded this morning. Freshly downloaded Wawa wallpaper. Very beautiful. Very anniversary. Very cake. Very chicken. I like it. Here are all the pictures that I took. I won't show any pictures of anybody who's not me. I have a picture of my cat, but I gotta go back. I gotta go back to like August or something. August 2024? I think I did the most stuff in August, yeah. Yeah. This is some stuff I did in August. Let's go back. And if I open up like a photo, oh yeah. That was a photo I took. Don't worry about it. I'm super prepared for this stream, as you can tell. Super prepared for the catch-up stream. Yeah, Gumshoes already is the business. That is good stuff. I big agree. Oh man, I took a lot of pictures in August. Wow. I took so many. Hi, Gray. I'm getting ready to show show a photo slideshow for my summer vacation, but I have too many photos. Right now I'm scrolling through photos. Oh my god, breaking dimensions photos, breaking dimension photos, breaking dimensions photos forever and days, and oh my god. I took a lot of those too. You know, from screenshots from my phone. Going back a little bit. Yeah, okay, here's the things. Let's see. Oh, I got pictures from New Smyrna Beach, too. I'll take those. I'll bring those. I'm gonna have another bite of toast, too. Yeah. Where is that? Actually, I should probably just type in New Smyrna Beach. That would be super smart of me. I forgot that my phone knows where I took my pictures now. Oh. I typed it, but nothing. Actually. So that didn't help. Oh well. What do I got here? Oh, these are really old pictures. Don't worry about it. Okay. Pictures of Sunny. Pictures of Sunny. I take a lot of cat pictures, you understand. You can't be a cat person and not take a lot of cat pictures. Let's see. Almost there. Oh, I should tell you about the cake I made. Maybe I'll start with that. Okay. How do I share this window specifically? And if I open up another picture, will it also open in the same app? Oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh well. I wonder if I could just drag and drop. Can I drag and drop pictures? I don't think it'll let me. Because here's the thing. My iPhone takes pictures in iPhone picture mode. And, you know, those don't really translate well to, like, a PC for some reason. Dang. I should have put together a slideshow with, what's that thing? Google Slides. Yeah. Okay, well. I will just do August 2024. And see if I can show you any of the pictures that I took. Oh, pictures from the zoo. Oh man, I have good pictures. It's just it won't let me drag and drop them into Streamlabs because it's stupid like that. There was it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Here's pictures from New Smyrna Beach. Okay, yeah, this is a good picture. I'll just have to share. Okay, let me start a new source and I will try and share photos with you. Let's see. Oh, what if I just okay, what if I drag this over here and this over here and I just showed my screen. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Okay. Screen capture. I'm making a screen capture. Here I go. Add source, add new source. I'm gonna call it monitor. Add the source. And then you can see this. I am a genius! Wait, that's too much monitor. You're seeing too much monitor. Don't worry about that, okay? You saw nothing. You're not. How do you crop it smaller? Can you? Wait, what if I just made this bigger? Ha ha. Right? Okay. Yeah! I'm so good at this. Alright, now I gotta make this just small enough so you can see everything. Okay, so once my mom felt better, we, wait. How do I see the chat now? I can do this. Yeah, okay, it's on this side of the monitor now. Yes, thank you. Is the sound low, Nikki? I'm sorry. I'll turn up my mic a little bit. I am turning up. I'm scooching up the gain. I hope it's not too loud. I hope it's okay. So, yes, this is the beach that I went to. So, my friend lives here, actually. She moved there. So, she's my high school friend. I used to tutor her in college. We started a band. We started an Irish band. I'm not Irish, even a little bit. I am the least Irish person on earth. I am 1,000% Italian, actually. This is the beach, and it was really nice. So there was white sand, a lot of seashells. I I picked up a lot of seashells. I thought, you know, because I can't afford like big presents for everybody, but maybe if I get my friends some seashells from the beach, they would like that beach. So yeah, I can't believe my friend lives right on the beach. So her family was always kind of in the money. Have I seen any raffle launches? Oh my god, Nikki, we're gonna get to that. We are gonna get to that. So her family always was a little bit in the money, you might say. When she lived in my hometown with me, she had 7 bathrooms. And I was like, she has a family of 4. How are 7 bathrooms logical? But she had them. She had 7 bathrooms. And I guess her parents retired. They bought a cafe, actually, down at the beach. Maybe I'll do a little plug for it. If you are in New Smyrna Beach, my friend has her own cafe. It's called Cat's Cafe. And she raises money for charity and stuff. And she plays the harp. So if you go there, if you go to New Smyrna Beach and you tell them Stephanie sent you, I don't think you'll get a discount. But also, the one lady who works there doesn't know me at all. But if Catherine's there and she's playing the harp, tell her that Stephanie sent you, okay? Okay. Yeah, so anyway, they bought this condo right on the water, and we had a nice long walk, and her mom was like, please move here and be my assistant manager, and I was like, tempting, but no. I got a lot going on in Seattle, actually. So, you know, but it was nice of her to ask me. She really didn't want us to leave. She kept buying us food and buying us more food. You know, a lot of food. There was a lot of food involved, but it was good food. We had, I got a crab cake sandwich, and I got, what was the other thing that I got? Oh, tacos. I got a taco. It was a pretty good taco. Yeah. It was toast. So buttery. So toasty. Alright, so let me find and pull up another picture now. What else do I got for you guys? Yeah. I have a lot of random pictures. Man. Let's see. Here's a fancy dinner. Oh, you know what? I'll show you this picture of the dinner. That, so my mom's neighbor made us dinner one night. Look at this. Wow. Zucchini and bread with bruschetta, and we dipped it in olive oil, like you do. You know, we had pasta. Yeah, that was pretty good. But the best part of this meal, I mean, other than our great conversation and getting to know each other, was this. Nom nom. Look at that flan. Oh my god. Can I tell you guys, flan is like my favorite dessert of all time, ever. And my mom's neighbor makes the most amazing flan I've ever tasted. She uses all the good stuff, you know, condensed milk and eggs, sugar. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, it was such a fancy dinner, and she just had it at our house. The amount of prep that must have went into that is amazing. I respect people who cook a big dinner. Okay, so let's see, closing down some of these pictures. Oh no, you can see my wallpaper again. Don't worry about it. What is this? Oh, this is a Waffle House photo, believe it or not. I saw a lizard in the parking lot. Do you see it? It's just barely visible. It's on the curb. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, there's 2 lizards. And they were chasing each other around the Waffle House parking lot. And I don't know. It was like the closest thing to a fight I saw at Waffle House, so I wanted to take a picture of it. But yeah, it was my first trip to Waffle House, okay? Okay, don't get freaked out by the Stephanie jump scare. Here's me and Mom and Susan at Waffle House. I post pictures of myself on Twitter all the time. It's not illegal, right? There's us at Waffle House. Oh my god, Waffle House! I need to tell you how much I fell in love with Waffle House. Because it's the best thing that ever happened ever to humankind, and it is the place where people come to meet each other and eat waffles and fight. And it's Waffle House. What I like the best about Waffle House is that the waffles are only $5. And like, I know that $5 is still kind of a lot for a waffle, but it is the cheapest waffle that you will buy. I'm gonna show you another picture now. I don't want to look at my face anymore. I don't even have berries in that picture. So what's wrong with me? So I had a pottery painting party. Yeah, at my mom, so I'll put that up for now. But yes, Waffle House is legendary, Gray. Yeah, and Beats understands my love for Waffle House because Beats is from kind of the Florida area, I guess. Yeah, so I like that the waffles are only $5, but that for $12 you can get literally everything on the breakfast menu for $12, right? You get the waffles, you get hash browns or grits, which is good because I feel like people have different preferences, right? Like up north, hash browns is definitely it, right? But then down south, people like grits. So, but you can have either at Waffle House, even though I don't think there's a single Waffle House north of the Mason-Dixon line, which is depressing for me because I live north. See, waffles, you get the grits or the potatoes. You get toast because why wouldn't you want toast with your waffles? That reminds me, I'm gonna take another bite of my toast. So why wouldn't you want toast, right? Yeah. Toast and waffles. You need your carbs. You gotta get your carbs in. You get meat. You get like a bacon. You got like bacon or sausage, right? You can have bacon or sausage, and that's the all-star special, and that is really everything on the breakfast menu. So yeah. Oh, and you get eggs. You get eggs, obviously. And you can have the eggs made any way you want. I always usually get my eggs sunny side up, as I mentioned. People think I'm crazy for wanting my eggs so messy. But, man, when they run all over everything, it kind of makes, like... It's like giving your breakfast a hug with more breakfast. I don't know. I really like it. So, I have my eggs sunny side up. Usually. So, this is... I painted some pottery with my mom. Here's my mom's gnome. Wait. She hadn't really painted it yet in that one. You can't see it. Here's one. Oh, God. She got this picture of me when I was looking at my cousin. So there's the gnome that she painted. I think he's quite cute. Let's see what have I got. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, look. Wawa liked my tweet. Nerissa liked my tweet. I take screenshots of these things. It's very important. Wawa liked my other tweet. I'm screaming. Ah! Lots of people liked my tweet, but well, liked my tweet. I was a happy person with barriers. What else did I have? Oh, let's see. I also went to brunch with my mom and Susan. We got this stuffed French toast. I know it looks a little weird. It has like jelly in it. But yeah, and they give you a lot of bacon. Like a lot of bacon. So yeah, that was another brunch that I ate. So yeah, it was like jelly and cream cheese. And yeah, I know, right? I have so many points now, like KFP points. What do you trade those in for, do you think? Do you get something good? I don't know. What was this? Oh, that was me and my friends. Oh, look! Speaking of KFP points. Oh, hi, Aggie! Oh my god! Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming for breakfast. Do you want a cantaloupe? Everybody in the chat gets a cantaloupe, by the way. This is, I decided that you all get a cantaloupe. Everybody's favorite part of breakfast, obviously. Here, let me open up a new tab in my browser, and I'll go to Pixabay, and I'll download you a cantaloupe, okay? Yeah, cantaloupe. Cantaloupe today. I'm busy eating breakfast. Ha ha ha. I have to make the joke. It's tradition. Okay. Yeah, this is a good picture of cantaloupe. Okay, here's slices. These are cantaloupe slices for everybody. Okay, so here I go. Getting you guys some cantaloupe for your breakfast. Ta-da! Yeah, cantaloupe. That's for you. I'm going to shrink it down just a little so that fits on the screen, okay? Beautiful. Stefco, you want some cantaloupe? Yeah, there's a little cantaloupe for you too. Okay, let's see. So there's the chicken. There's the glorious chicken that I saw in New Smyrna Beach. I took a picture of it because that's what you do. Speaking of chickens, can we have like a moment of silence for Fuawa's chickens? That was like maybe the biggest tragedy of yesterday. Damn. She's in my thoughts. Her chickens will live in my heart. But they're not alive in the chicken coop because Bibu killed them, and then Mokoko killed more of them. That was a thing that happened yesterday. I woke up at 4 in the morning, and I was like, I can't get back to sleep. What happened in Egg Recollection after I went to sleep? Ah, chicken's dying. Queen's getting married. Holy shit. Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, my vacation pictures. That it's not really a vacation because I was on family leave, but every now and then I got to see something such as that chicken. Oh, I got to close down some more of these guys. My beautiful mom. My beautiful tweets. Okay. Where's the rest of my photos? There we go. Okay. What else was in New Smyrna Beach? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of murals there. Here's one. Here's us being silly. Yeah, and there's the beach. Oh, here's another. I took this shot of the beach from their condo. Yeah, Gray. I'm really getting into the lore. It's deep. Hi, Seaman! You got cantaloupe slice. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you happy that you came to receive your slice of the cantaloupe? It's up for grabs. Take your favorite slice. Thank you for coming. Oh yeah, and then my friend, okay, at her house, she makes pottery. Like, her and her mom made this. So, you know, this pottery. I drew her picture on her birthday card. It was her birthday. Yeah. And then, oh, here's the tacos I ate. And this is what the pottery looked like after it got glazed. And I made this for my mom. Cantaloupes are good. Thank you, Seaman. Does the C in Seaman stand for cantaloupe? That would be a plot twist. So yeah, I made the spoon holder for my mom. It's like dark green on the bottom, but you can't really see it. And then it's like light green on the top. I wanted to get a little crazy with the colors. Let's see. So then what did I do? Oh, we went shopping. There's like a big shopping mall that belongs to Disney, I guess. So here's me on Mace Windu's lightsaber. Oh my god, it's the best lightsaber. Because it's purple. And that is the only reason it's the best lightsaber. Okay, but can we talk about this for a second? Because think about it. Mace Windu is like the only guy. Hello, Serena, have a cantaloupe. You're welcome to come in and have a cantaloupe. I missed you, and I hope Serena's summer was the best summer of your life, and I love you. Yeah, so let's talk about lightsabers for like 5 minutes, okay? Because I'm a nerd. Okay, so Mace Windu is like the only guy that I know of, so I guess I'm proving that I'm probably not as big of a Star Wars buff as I would like to think. But Mace Windu was like the only guy who, at least in the movie continuity, had a purple lightsaber, right? Think about it. Okay, is this because you have red lightsabers, and they are the dark side oriented usually, and then you have the blue lightsabers, which are for the light side of the Force, right? Does that mean that Mace Windu is so perfectly balanced in the Force that his lightsaber is purple? Or is it just because Samuel L. Jackson was like, hello, George Lucas, I would like a purple lightsaber, and George Lucas was like, yeah, sure. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe, I bet if I like actually went to the Star Wars wiki like a real Star Wars nerd, I would know why some lightsabers are purple. But that's like my theory. That's my theory. But yeah, me and my mom, we had a really good time. There's us. Oh, okay, and then we went to this restaurant. It's like in a basement, okay? Because we asked a lady who was at the handbag stands, like, what do you recommend for lunch, and my mom likes Italian food, and she said if you like Italian food, there's a secret restaurant in the basement of Anna's and Enzo's. It's like a speakeasy. You go in through the secret door, and they have good Italian food. So here's like their case, right, where they had lots of meat and cheese, and it was all okay. So apparently one of these wheels of cheese costs like, I don't know, $200 or something crazy like that. So obviously they know their stuff. And then, okay, we got a few things. This is wait for it. This is the sandwich I got. And then, but we shared, right? So I had this, it was called a panini, but it wasn't super toasted like a panini usually is, but it was still good. It was like eggplant panini. And then I cut it in half. And then my mom had this pasta. It was like cauliflower ragu, right? So it's like ragu, but maybe more healthy for you because it has cauliflower in it. So we split that, and actually it was really good. It was like a ragu, but lighter, I guess, you know. So that was really good. I saw a football jersey in the shop for Arsenal, which is my most favorite team, but I did not buy it because it is $100 for one of those babies. That's a lot of money. Oh well. I enjoyed looking at it and thinking maybe someday I won't be a peasant and I'll have an Arsenal jersey. Anyway, there's the cappuccino that I had, and then I got a very giant cookie! Cookie! Yeah! And I got ice cream on top. It was at a different restaurant. Yeah. Oh, and this is what the view out of the restaurant over the water looked like. It was nice. It was nice. So, after that, we didn't know where we were gonna go, and I was like, well, Mom, do you just want to get a hotel around here? And she was like, no, because I want to go to a different place, like maybe like Mount Dora or like, you know, somewhere else. And then we looked up what can we do, like that's on the way home, so that we could drive home a little and then get a hotel. And we saw that there was a zoo on the way back. So we decided, okay, we're going to drive close to the zoo. Yeah, it was a big cookie, see, man. I wish I could have gave you some, because I ate as much as I could, but there was a few bites left at the end where I was just like, oh, no more cookie. I cannot. I literally cannot. So we were going to the zoo. And yeah, we stayed at okay, so the first night when we visited my friends, we stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. This is important for some reason, okay? Because Holiday Inn Express is the only Holiday Inn that serves breakfast. And then the day after that, we got like a regular Holiday Inn, and my mom found out they don't serve breakfast, and she was like, this is the worst. Why did they even call themselves Holiday Inn? They don't have breakfast. This is terrible. But, you know, we survived. We got breakfast somewhere else. So anyway, the time we went to Vieira was where the zoo was. And I was a little disappointed because there was no very tall women with rabbit ears walking around anywhere. Which, you know, typically when I think of Vieira's, I don't know about you, but I think about very large, tall women with rabbit ears, personally speaking. But that is okay because I saw animals and stuff at the zoo. The zoo was having a bonsai show. Yay! Yeah. Look at those baby trees, those carefully curated. There's more of them. I have more pictures later. But yeah, they're having a bonsai tree show. And like you got to go into the room and like vote for what your favorite bonsai tree was that was grown by like members of the local bonsai society, right? But this beauty, oh, look at this. This is a bird that I saw on the way to the bonsai show. Oh, and this one too. Look at him. He's just a blue fluffy boy. Wow. There's two of them also. I think I have pictures of when the other bird comes up and like, yeah. The other bird went up and he like tried to insert himself under the dark blue guy's wing. I don't know, maybe it's like cooler under there or something. But they were very snuggly birds. I appreciated them, right? Look at them. They're just happy little dudes. Yeah, so here's some pictures from the bonsai show. Oh yeah, that was one of the prettiest birds I ever saw, like, for real. Almost as pretty as that beautiful phoenix in your user icon, Gray. Hee. Okay, so these are bonsai trees. I don't know a lot about the different, like, species and variety of trees, but one thing I like is the way, look at this one, right? Like, look at the way they decorate the bottom of the tree with, like, moss and stuff. That's so cool. Or some of them are, like, naturally cool to look at, like the roots on this one. Man, that's really cool. I think if I had grown up in Florida, I would have maybe wanted to become, like, a botanist or something. Because there's so many cool and interesting plant varieties there. Oh, look at this one just growing out of a moss ball. That's legit. Yeah, so my favorite tree that I voted for, I think, was this one. That was my favorite. I like the shape of it, and I like the way the bottom was nice and green from the moss. It's just like a nice presentation, right? I mean, you can feel free to have your own favorite tree. I will not be offended if you don't pick the same tree as me. But, oh, on the way back, I saw these two. Right? They were cute. They're like a bird mirror. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then these things are called. Wait for it. A baribusa. Okay, I gotta show you. This is a baribusa. Have you ever seen one before? They're kind of like aardvarks and kind of like pigs and kind of like warthogs and kind of like their own separate species, which they are. But the ones, I think the males have these teeth that grow out of their face. Like, not just out of their... Yeah, I know what you mean, Nikki. I'm not a tree expert. In a different lifetime, maybe I could have been. Oh yeah, here's a good shot of that. So they actually have like tusks growing out of different parts of their face, which I think is very interesting. And I had not seen a baribusa in person before. Look at this big boy. I think my mom took this picture. She's got a better camera than me. That is an emu. Do you say like emu or emu? I don't know, but they're very cute. Oh, they live in Indonesia, Nikki. Oh my god, I learned something today. Yay! Yeah, they're very interesting animals, and I should look up more about them honestly, because they're cool. We sent a picture to Steve, and he said they looked like they smelled really bad, and he could practically smell them from the picture. But actually, I didn't smell anything, even though they were covered in mud. I think that's just to keep them cool. Oh no, I inhaled my toes. I need to get water. I'll be okay. Prognosis is good. I'm gonna live, but I need water. I'll be right back. Look at this emu. He's so cute. Okay, I lived. I have a glass of water now. I hope you enjoyed looking at the emu. Listen, at least if I died on stream, you all would know why I suddenly disappeared one day. But today, I have defeated toast stuck in my throat. Today, I have lived. Thank you for your concern, though, Gray. Glass of water. Okay. Oh, and there was a kangaroo. It's hard to see from the picture, but this kangaroo was really large. It was a really big kangaroo. It was such a big kangaroo. It was like a really, really big dog. It was like Great Dane sized. Yeah. Big kangaroo hours. Okay, and then they did a show with this goat that could do tricks. So that was special. Like it could stand on its hind legs and stuff. But basically they used the show with the goat to explain how they teach the animals to be calm around people by, like, you know, reinforcing with treats and stuff like that. And, you know, goats are very food motivated, so they're easy to teach. And then, okay, these birds here... Yeah, I had not seen a kangaroo that big before, Gray, but now I know. They can be quite large and in charge. These are just... Okay, so these are not zoo animals, actually. They just live all over Florida, apparently, and they're called ibises. And they have really long beaks, and apparently they are like a menace, right? Like maybe the way that we view seagulls in New Jersey, that's the way that people see the ibis in Florida. But I enjoy how funny looking they are. Look at their beaks. They're so long. It's like a big straw for drinking juice with or something. I mean, I don't know, what do they eat? Like, are they like fish eaters? I mean, at the zoo they were just eating everything that fell under the picnic tables. So maybe they're just omnivores, I don't know. But near the picnic tables there was a lovely flock of flamingos. Yeah, so flamingos, they're pink because they eat shellfish, right? Ooh, ibises were considered sacred in ancient Egypt? Well, that's pretty cool. They definitely liked them in ancient Egypt more than people liked them in Florida, I think. But I like them. Okay. Oh, Thoth has an ibis head. Okay, that makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Okay. Flamingos. There was also just a really nice painting of flamingos. So I took a picture of that. Oh my gosh, this Ibis actually got up on the picnic table. He was like, hey guys, what's for lunch? You having some grilled cheese? You know, maybe a juicy burger? Let's see. This is where the alligators live. Did I get an alligator in the picture though? No. It's like an empty alligator pond. Wait, what's this? Did I get one here? Oh wait, this is a picture. Oh, that's a video my mom took, actually. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna take a while to load, actually. They're all in the cloud, you understand. Oh, there it is. That's the... Okay, so that thing is a snapping turtle. And my mom fell in love with it. She's like, oh my gosh, it likes me. It's following my finger. I was like, Mother, you realize this is probably because it wants to bite your finger, right? But, yeah, cute little dude. Definitely. Close some of these down now. We have opened a lot of pictures. One day I'll find out an efficient way to run a slideshow. My Japan slideshow was like a real slideshow, by the way. None of this imaging in the cloud nonsense. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of pictures so far, huh? We've been through some stuff. Oh no! You can see my naked wallpaper! Okay, I mean, not that anybody's naked in it, God forbid, but I mean, you know what I mean. There's no pictures in front of it. Okay, there's like some types of monkeys, lots of them jumping around. I liked this sign of a sloth because it says, if you don't see sloth, blah, blah, blah. No, wait, that wasn't it. I don't know, there was something about like, oh, everything about sloths is slow. It takes a whole month for food to pass through their digestive system. Scientists have even observed types of moss, beetles, and worms that spend their whole life in a sloth's fur. Oh my gosh. I don't know, just fun facts about sloths. Look at that lazy fellow. I didn't see any sloths, they were all hiding from me, but it was fine. We saw other things. Let's see, I think this is a video my mom took too. This guy was really active, I think. Cute, huh? He's eating a peanut. Yeah. Super cute. Just like me, I'm having my breakfast too. Just having some more toast and eggs. Yeah. I took this picture pretending to be a scarlet macaw because, well, first of all, my mom said it would be cute, but second of all, it looked kind of colorful, right? Oh, is this the alligator? No, I don't know what this is. I think it's an iguana. I don't think I have a single picture of an alligator from Florida. That's depressing. Oh, but here's the screech owl. Yeah, that was pretty cute. Just hanging out. What else? Oh, yeah. They had a petting zoo. It's Slow Sloth Saturday, you sleepy slowpokes. Hey, that's my favorite day of the week. Yeah, this is a chicken that I saw at the petting zoo. I didn't pet it. Quite frankly, I was afraid of having my eyeballs pecked out. And also, you know, it was just moving a lot. I didn't really have a chance to pet it, but I did pet the goat. Where's the picture? Did I take a picture of the goat? I do wonder if I took a picture of the goat. And also, I gotta find where is the photos at now? Let's see. Okay, back to that. The goat! Yes. Okay, here's the goat. Ta-da! Yeah. Yeah, this goat was mostly only interested in eating stuff. But, I did pet it. Oh, and I also petted this tortoise when it came out from its thingamabob. Yeah. Oh, here's another good shot of the chicken. Yeah. What a majestic bird. My gosh. Right, Stefko? Oh, is that one of your cousins or uncles or something? Yeah, a little different breed of chicken than you, I think, but pretty cool. There was a rhino, and what is that? What do you call that one with the long horns? Also starts with an I? Oh my gosh. It'll come to me. I'll wake up at midnight and be like, I remember what that animal was called. It's like an antelope, but different, right? Oh, here's a better shot of the rhino. I think my mom got this one. Yeah. And the giraffes. Oh my goodness. There were such giraffes at the zoo. Here's a really good picture my mom took, I think. You can see two of them there. They're so tall. But the cool thing about this zoo is that they have, like, a walkway built that is roughly as tall as a giraffe. So you can walk around and see the top of the giraffe instead of, you know, at some zoos, maybe, where you would just be looking at a giraffe's butt because you're on ground level and the giraffe is, like, really tall. Ibex, right? Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I think you are correct with the with those long-horned animals there. Yeah. Dum-de-dum-dum, and I gotta find another picture for you guys. Yeah, ibex. I was thinking like ibis. No, that's the bird. Yeah. Let's see what else. I took a lot of giraffe pictures. I was like, look, it's a giraffe. Yeah. Okay, this is an ostrich. I just think he's funny looking. He makes such an S curve with his neck. It's glorious, right? Oh, and then this prairie dog popped out of a tube at like the perfect time for my mom to take a picture, so she got that one. And then, you know, I bought this necklace at the gift shop because when you buy it, they plant a tree. And I was like, oh, well, that's pretty nice. You know, I will do that. Okay, so yeah, because the Holiday Inn we stayed in on the second day did not have breakfast, I got breakfast at the Bonefish Grill. They have brunch, apparently. So what I got was Bang Bang Shrimp on an Eggs Benedict, which is like, I like Bang Bang Shrimp. I like Eggs Benedict. I don't know if I would order them together in the same dish again. Oh, the meerkat. Okay, yeah, like Timon. Okay, was it a meerkat or a prairie dog? Probably a meerkat, actually. Oh, well. Let's see. What else do I got? Oh, I have lots of screenshots from Evan's 3D Live. Scrolling past those. Oh my god, look! Whoa, I liked another tweet that I quote. Aha! Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, so my mom also wanted to take me to the Space Center. Which, because I wanted to be an astronaut when I was little, actually. So on the way there, we went to this seafood place. And they have burgers with, what do you call those? Seafood salad on top, actually. And like, I would say the burger was a little bit too well done for my taste, right? But my mom likes her burgers super well done, so she was really into it. And the sweet potato fries were very good. Let's see what else. Oh, you know, I lied. I do have a picture of an alligator, but it's a plastic alligator. Oh well, at least I got one alligator picture on my trip, so it's fine. Okay, so after that, we needed to kill some time because it was raining cats and dogs. We could not go to the boardwalk or the beach or anything like that. But we did go to this museum, the Wizard of Oz Museum, which is, it doesn't just, you know, it's not just about the movies, obviously. It's about the books, too. Right? So here's, like, some of the movie memorabilia and books, and here's some of the books. Like, you should really go see it for yourself. They have QR codes on each case that you can scan, and it'll tell you more about what's in the case. And they have pretty much, like, look at this. They have, like, puppets from a Wizard of Oz puppet show back in the day. Let's see. You know, they have, like, photo opportunities, obviously. Here's me in the Emerald City hanging out. Oh, I like this thing. Man, it would be fun to carry one of these things around the mall, huh? Probably get a lot of weird looks, though. Yeah. So anyway, they had a lot of, like, Wizard of Oz memorabilia. And then they had this room where they, like, simulate, how do I put it? They simulate, like, scenes from the Wizard of Oz, but also they have a Van Gogh exhibit running right now. And it's just, like, a big projector room. And they project things. Okay, my mom took this video of me, I think this, and she could not stop laughing at it. Like, every time she scrolled by it in her photos, she just burst out laughing, which I guess is a good thing. It was good to see my mom laugh, because honestly, when I first came to go stay with her in June, she was very sad, because she felt like she was so sick all the time, you know. She would never have a chance to do fun things again. And then we did fun things when she felt better. Yeah, so I don't know why my mom thought this was so funny, but she she thought that was hilarious for some reason. I don't know. But that's me running down the yellow brick road. Okay, so then the hotel we stayed at to go to the Space Center had projectors that look like little astronauts and wallpaper that looks like stars. So like that's fun and fancy, right? Yeah, so like it projected like, you know, dots on the walls, you know, not like real constellations or anything. That probably would have been too extra, too much research for the projector makers. But still fun, you know, we use it as a nightlight. And then up at the top of the hotel, they have this thing called the Space Bar. Oh, get it? It's like where you have a keyboard and you hit space bar or something. But yeah, they have Space Bar, and you can see, this is where we get into the rocket stuff, Nikki. I told you I'd talk about rocket stuff. You can kind of see a lot of the launch pads from here. They actually have like a chart that tells you, okay, like some of the NASA rockets launch from here, some of the SpaceX rockets launch from here, and like they circled it so you could see where it is. Sorry for the pun. They just slip out sometimes. This is my juice. I got a real fancy juice. I got fancy space juice at the Space Bar. I don't remember what flavor it was, but I remember I liked it. And then I got like some tacos. Here's me and Mom hanging out at the Space Bar. Oh, and then for dessert, I got creme brulee, which is like my second favorite after flan, because it's basically the same ingredients, just a little more French. Yeah, so we weren't there on any days when rockets were taking off, because if you go when there's a rocket taking off, the hotel is way more expensive. But, you know, still really nice view, and you could kind of get a glimpse of, like, where the rockets go. And then this was, like, the view out the window, which I thought was really nice. Let's see. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe I met an astronaut? Look at this. Wow, I shook hands with an astronaut. That's so legit. If you want to meet an actual astronaut, I'm pretty sure it's like $20 extra or something. So we didn't actually meet an astronaut. But here's Mom at the Space Center. Yay! Yeah, so when I was a little girl, I wanted to be an astronaut. I mean, I'm talking like 3 years old, right? Like, I had no idea that to be an astronaut, because listen, to be an astronaut, you have to be a lot of things, right? Like, you have to be, first of all, like a star athlete, right? And you have to be like a physicist, a scientist. You have to be a mechanic. Basically, you have to be at the top of the nerds and the top of the jocks to win the title of astronaut. And I mean, I don't think, okay, definitely I'm not at the top of the jocks. I'm at the bottom of the jocks. And I'm maybe like medium nerd when it comes to big brains. So, you know, be an astronaut. I respect anybody who makes it as an astronaut, because that is a really tough thing. But, you know, I did at least get to see where the rockets take off. Check it out. Oh, look at that. Huh? Kennedy Space Center, it's not too far from you. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a nice day trip, definitely. So we actually did not get to do anything. Oh, Nikki says that you read about how space bathrooms work, and that significantly reduced your desire to be an astronaut. Yes, between that and the vomit comment, I was like, I don't know if astronaut is for me. Maybe I'll be a writer. And then when I was 7, I wanted to be a writer. But yeah, when I was 3, I wanted to be an astronaut and go to Saturn. We still have not made it yet. However, they're going to be launching the Athena missions in a couple years, and they're going to start putting people on the moon again with the hope of then using the moon as like a jumping off point to get to Mars. So we'll see how that goes. So, even though my dream of being an astronaut did not come to fruition, I got to see astronaut things when I went to the Space Center. There is the bridge where the Apollo astronauts walked on to get to their spaceships. And here's outside the NASA building. There's a big A for Athena. So I made an A for Athena with my hands also. Okay, so this part is pretty cool. So what they do is they simulate the Apollo 8 mission using all of the equipment that they had at the time, and they sort of do like a real-time playthrough of it while they're showing you movies and stuff. And, of course, there's kind of like they get a little cinematic with it. Like, first you go in a room, and it's like the Americans and the Russians were in a fierce battle to see who would get to space, and they played like very heroic music for the Americans and very like music for the Russians. It's like, okay, can we just be friends who hold hands and go to space together? I don't know. It was different times. We're still having times. Don't worry about it. But yeah, the Apollo 8 mission simulator. So actually, it kind of unlocked a core memory for me. I met a scientist who worked at NASA at one of my old jobs. He was an old person, I guess, because he had been there during the Apollo missions, and he gave a speech to the kids at the school where I was working about what it was like to work at NASA and how they did all their math on an abacus, and like what it was like watching the Apollo missions and blah blah blah. So then he came to hang out with the teachers and staff in the teachers lounge, and he was talking to the other two teachers. There was like two guys. There was like the gym teacher and the special ed teacher, and then there was me. And he was kind of talking to them and ignoring me. And I was like, oh man, I had to say something, like because my childhood dream was to be an astronaut. And when am I ever gonna get a chance to meet a guy who worked at NASA again? Well, obviously, if you go to the Kennedy Space Center, you can meet people who work at NASA like literally every day. But I was in New Jersey at the time. You need to understand. So it's like, I'm going to say something. I'm going to have like an icebreaker. I'm going to start a conversation with this guy. And he's, I said, wow, like, I can't imagine how different it was to be, doing all of those calculations with an abacus. That must have been really interesting and different, And he looks at me and he rolls his eyes and he says, what, you never used a calculator before? And then he goes back to talking to the guy teacher. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he doesn't like me. That is okay. And I felt sad. It was like, is it because I'm a girl? Is it because, I don't know. Is it because of my shoes? Is it because I'm stupid? It's probably because I'm stupid. And I felt sad. I was like, man, I met a guy who worked on this and he was mean to me. And I started crying a little bit. But also I was kind of emotional because like, wow, people made it to space. Not me, because I'm too stupid to go to space, but people, And even the people who didn't go to space, they pitched in and they helped out. And everybody worked together, and we got some people, and we got people to the moon, and we're still sending people to the International Space Station all the time. So yeah, someday it's gonna be like Star Trek, right? We'll be going everywhere in space, checking out new planets. Humanity can do it, and I'm a part of humanity. Here is a picture from one of the unused Apollo they built a bunch of these for the Apollo missions, but they had like backups, and this is one of the backups that they never used. So it was like the rockets were in several pieces, right? So like this thing would like do like the initial like blast off, and then it would drop off, and then once they cleared a certain amount of like atmosphere and all that, they would have like another rocket booster and keep launching it, and then there was just like a smaller piece left. They would get to the moon, they would like dig into the moon and land on there, and then they would have like the final rocket launcher thing, like pew, like hurl them back towards Earth. And then there was very little of the rocket left after they got back from the moon. They really just kind of catapulted that little little capsule back towards Earth and then got them out of the ocean. And that was the way they did it for, you know, the first couple of missions. It's really crazy to think about how much of the rocket doesn't make it to the moon and then how little of it comes back, you know. Like how much stuff you have to just like throw away and you know, like how much fuel you gotta burn. It's a lot. But yeah, so this was like the building where they had stuff from the Apollo missions. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The ultimate road trip. Are there roads in space? Where we're going, we don't need roads, you know. But yeah, so after they were like, you know, breaking apart all their rockets and stuff, getting people to the moon, they were like, okay, but what if we made a ship that you could reuse, and space shuttles were invented. So this is the real, I think, Space Shuttle Atlantis, which was like the first space shuttle, and it went on lots and lots of missions, which is really cool. And this is also around the time when they did start sending lady astronauts to space. Yeah, lady astronauts. Girls can do it as long as they're smarter than me. And, you know, it was really cool to see the scale of it, I think. Also, for some reason, they had a giant sliding board in this room, which I went down. Because what is a giant slide if not a thing to ride down? My mom chose to take the stairs. I guess she had her reasons. Also, I rode on the takeoff simulator. Oh, you saw Endeavor in Los Angeles? Ah, hell yeah, Nikki! Yeah, let's see if I have... So my mom took, like, a picture of it. Okay, so I have to tell you. Okay, so my mom just watched the video of me doing the... What do you call it? Oh, I guess this is just a photo she took, which is fine. It won't take as long to load as the video. You can kind of see me in the corner there. And it's a good thing all these people look so blurry, because it would be rude to actually show other people's faces on my stream. I should have thought about that. But yes, let's go to some some pictures of astronauts that they had in the exhibit. And I will tell you about my experience riding the takeoff simulator. So the shuttle takeoff simulator, it kind of simulates like how long it takes for the shuttle to get from Earth to space, while also kind of mimicking the motion of it. So first you sit down in a chair, and it's like a normal facing forward chair, right? But then, you know, they strap you in, and then they like turn it on its side so that you're facing up. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to get motion sick? Am I going to embarrass myself in front of all these people? I was like, no, I have to do this to live out my 3-year-old dream of being an astronaut. So I was grabbing my own wrist so hard because I was like, okay, I heard if you get those things that squeeze your wrist, you won't get motion sickness. And if I squeeze my wrist, I won't get motion sickness. I dug into my wrist so hard that I had like a permanent nail mark in there from my thumb for like a week. I was so nervous. But then... because I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, because when you really take off from a rocket, there's like all these G's like sitting on your chest, right? Like the force of the gravity pulling you back is like crazy because you're going so fast, right? They didn't simulate the gravity, thankfully. They did simulate how much the thing shakes when you take off, though. But then it's fun because, like, they open the screen and it's like, look, you're in space, haha! And I was like, yay! I did it, I'm in space, kind of, not really, yay. Mario Party Hero! You came to see me again! I was showing everybody pictures of my trip to the Space Center. You're welcome to stick around for it. What is this? Is this... Oh, okay, this is the part about how astronauts eat. I think they had one about how astronauts go to the bathroom too, but I don't think I took a picture of that one for reasons. My mom took a picture of that, though. Yeah, so, you know, it was really, overall, it was a really nice day at the Space Center. What we did was we took the special bus tour that takes you around for, like, 2 hours, and you get to see all of the different, like, launch pads and stuff. We didn't get up super close to some of them because they were prepping them, you know, for, like, rockets and stuff. Yay! Oh, thanks for supporting me, MPH. I appreciate you, and I hope... whatever you have been streaming lately. I saw that you were doing some more Mario Party, and then... oh, there was another game, right? You play Luigi's Mansion or something recently? That looks like fun. So I hope those have been treating you well. I'm trying to see if I have any other pictures of, like, Did I show you guys this one? Yeah, like places where they launch rockets from. It's pretty cool. We saw them on the tour. But yeah, because the bus tour took so long, and I mean the guy on the tour, don't get me wrong, he had amazing jokes. Very great jokes. But because the tour took so long, the special 2-hour tour, you can take like a shorter tour for free. But because that took such a long time, we did not get to see all of the stuff at the Space Center. So we were like, ooh, maybe we should get a 2D pass. You can get a 2D pass, and it's not that much more than a 1-day pass. But then we were like, oh, you know, like we both have plans and everything. Oh, it was Luigi's Mansion 2 in an hour and a half, and Mario Party 7 was good. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. You gotta play games you love. So then, after I got back from the Space Center, I met up with my friend Sugar, and we went to my favorite place in the whole world, Waffle House. Waffle House. They have coffee. It's pretty good. Also, more importantly, I got a waffle. Waffle House is the very best. Waffle House. All of the things for $12. Waffle House. Also, we went to Dave & Buster's, which is where I saw a herd of alpacas that reminded me of Blue. So Sugar knows all of the games. Yeah, I mean, right? Who doesn't love waffles? If you don't love waffles, you need help. But yeah, so Sugar knows all the games in Dave & Buster's. She's like an arcade aficionado. So she kind of told me how all the games work and stuff. Is that me? Yeah, that was me. I'm the worst kind of VTuber, the kind of VTuber who shows you pictures of my actual face on stream. But yeah, we had a really good time at Dave & Buster's, and then after Dave & Buster's, guess what time it was? Oh my gosh, we watched the Breaking Dimensions concert! It was so great. It was so nice. Okay, because my mom watched it with me, and Sugar watched it with me, and we had to share the pen light because I couldn't bring all of my pen lights with me from Washington. Oh, thank you, my part here. Thank you for liking my photo. So I couldn't bring, I have like 5 pen lights at home, but I couldn't bring them with me on my trip because I only had to pack the essentials. Because really it was a trip to take care of my mom after she had been in the hospital. So I was like, I didn't bring any like jewelry or anything for going out. Really, I didn't bring a lot of things like fun things, except for my Game Boy. I brought that. But yeah, but I did have the one pen light I ordered in the mail. So yeah, we were lacking that, and it was such a good time. I think I feel like I would need a whole other stream. Okay, thanks for lurking at PH. Appreciate you. I feel like I would need a whole other stream to talk about Breaking Dimensions. If you want to see my thoughts, I did tweet all of them, and look at this. Wow, look at all the tweets that Wawa liked that I told about it. Oh, also there was a notification that Aqua posted a cover. It's sad. I was happy and sad at the same time, based on this screenshot, you know? But yeah, we had a really great time. So my mom really got into Blue Clapper. Let me put up the fun picture again. Okay, my mom got really into Blue Clapper because she was clapping her hands with, you know, clap your hands. She was singing that, and she got into it, like, you know. But my mom was like, you know, I don't understand what they're saying. Can you tell them to put subtitles on it for me next time? I was like, sure, Mom. I'm gonna just slide into the staff's DMs and be like, hey, could you guys subtitle this specifically for my mom? Yeah, but, oh, she likes Suisei. She likes Suisei a lot, I think. She thought Suisei was cute. That was my mom's experience watching a Hololive concert. Now, Steve Bear also walked in the room, and he was like, what are they all doing in there? What are those lights? Why are they all wearing matching outfits? Is this a cult? And my mom was like, what are you talking about? You went to Woodstock. So, you know, same thing, different generation, right? You know? At least I think. So, yeah, we had an awesome time watching the concert. And I was really surprised. So, day 1 had 3 songs that I worked on. Yay. And then, you know, day 2 was just, they had, you know, the Breaking Dimensions that I had, you know, done for this concert specifically. But I think I really enjoyed being, like, surprised by the set list this time. So, like, you know, for Connect the World, it was their first concert, so you could kind of for a lot of them, you could be like, okay, well, everybody's gonna do their one original song. They'll do like their group songs, and then maybe a couple surprises or whatever. So but this one, it was like there was a lot of interesting covers. They did that one song that's a couple Vocaloid songs, right? That are really cool. There was the one that's in D4DJ, was it? No, what's the other one? What's the other rhythm game that does Vocaloid songs? The one, Project Sekai, right? So they did some of them that like Sugar knew from Project Sekai, right? And everybody knows like World Is Mine, obviously. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's a classic, Baby Goob in the audience cheering for that. That was very cute. So yeah, overall, both days were really great. We had Wawa solo day 1, and then she had some good group numbers on both days, right? So yeah, overall, I really liked both days, honestly. Some of the MCs were great. They picked really good pairs, right? So Crony and Shiori together are so funny. I need more of that, honestly. And I also really enjoyed Callie and Bibu's MC on day 1. Callie being a good dad, Bibu being a gremlin, it's just a good time. And I still got my gat for the Rizzler. I don't know about you guys, but wow, doing that with a pen light in your hand is like a whole other experience. Damn. Yeah, and then, I watched it again when I came home, and Freya was at my house, and I told her, we should learn Born to be Baudo and dance it together. That looks like fun. So I tried learning like the first part of the dance yesterday. I am so sore right now. I could perish, honestly. You need a lot of energy to do that song. It's a lot of jumping. But it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, good times. Then, day 2 we got Fire and Ice on stage in front of people. That was so hype. And we had the Takotori sales team. I don't know what they're selling, but I'm buying. That was good. I like that. So yeah. Anyway, I will shut up about that. I gotta do a whole other stream about that. So I will not go on forever about it. Let's see. What other pictures do I got? Where's my pictures? Oh my gosh, I have so many pictures open. I have to close some of them. I have like 35 pictures open. Some of them I opened twice. I'm so great at this. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Okay, let's see. Photos app. Wait for it. Come back, photos. Okay. Oh yeah, so we got brunch. Actually, this kind of looks a little bit like what I'm eating with my toast right now, but with less potatoes. I don't have potatoes at home. It is just a brunch that I got with sugar the next day. And we started talking about how you describe different ways of cooking eggs in Spanish, because I am a student of the Spanish language, and Sugar is a native speaker of the Spanish language. So we were talking about, like, how do you ask for your eggs to be sunny side up, and is it, like, different in Puerto Rico as it is in Spain? That was a fun conversation. I made some notes so that I could memorize how to order eggs in Spanish. I remember scrambled eggs, like the ones I'm having now, huevos revueltos, right? That's a fun one. Okay, so I'm sifting through all my Breaking Dimension screenshots. Still scrolling through my Breaking Dimension screenshots. They were also taken to very low res because my phone does not do that great on high res. Still scrolling. Oh my goodness, so much happened. Still scrolling. Oh wow, I took a lot of screenshots. I think I have a problem. Okay, getting close to the end. I can feel it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. I have pictures of some of the manga that I was reading. So my mom has a library near her, and for most of it, I was hanging out with her, taking her to the doctors. So for most of that, you know, I was at home and I needed some books to read. So my boss got me a copy of The Shining for my Stephen King readathon. And then I got some manga from the library. I got Apothecary Diaries, which actually is a manga of a light novel. So then I started reading the light novel. I like that one a lot. Because it's like, she's like Dr. House, but manga lady. You know, like, she solves medical mysteries because of her knowledge of potions and stuff, and poisons, and ingredients, and herbs and stuff. That was a fun one. The other one I got was Sweetness and Lightning, and I was mostly just interested in the recipes, so I just took pictures of the recipes. Okay, so I did get a weekend with my dad, because he also lives in Florida. I want to drink some more water, and I'll tell you about it. Okay, so we went to the Caribbean Beach Resort in Disney World. Wow. And it's a very big resort. They have like fake beaches and stuff like that. So I drove there with my dad. And, you know, I have some notes on this, but I have to open my notes app to get them, and I'm using my phone for something else. But I'll try to remember just based on the pictures, right? So we got to the hotel. It was really nice. It was raining cats and dogs, though. Like, it was raining so hard. But we just kind of, like, braved it and went to the this is called the Skyliner. So they're like these little it's kind of like a ski lift, right? Like, you get in them and they carry you to different parts of Disney World. So we did that. We rode the Skyliner, and so my dad got 2 days of tickets for Epcot because that's his favorite, and that was my favorite when I was little. And they were just starting the Food and Wine Festival at that point. Yeah, you know what? I am going to pull up my notes. Bear with me a minute. Bear with me just a moment. I'm going to pause myself. I'm going to go into my notes app. I'm going to email my notes to myself. Because I don't want to miss out on any of my travel memories. Okay. Emailing to myself. I am like my own best customer when it comes to sending myself emails, because I always forget things. I have to send them to myself from my phone. Oh my gosh, a new login to Steam. It's actually not an old login to Steam because I just haven't logged in this computer for a few months. Okay. Composing new email. To myself. Like you do. Wait for it. Yeah, I emailed myself. Okay. Now I'm going back up. Go out, little Stephanie, get shaken again. There you go. Hopefully I'm moving again. Am I moving? No, I got stuck. Little Stephanie, no! Why did you get stuck? This is terrible. Wait. Oh, don't worry about it. I have to do things. Don't worry about me fixing the settings, okay? I'm just gonna... Give me a minute. I got... Here. drive everyone away with that. I need a new like waiting screen, huh? It's been a while. Okay, well, you didn't need to hear me, Gray, because I was fixing my computer, actually. Yeah. Wait, why is there two of me? Oh, shoot. It's because I'm on the other screen. Don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. I'm so great at this. Okay. Where was I? Talking about Disney World. And then, oh, I gotta pull up the email I sent myself. That's like the most important part, right? Wait, I'm gonna like pull this tab out and then open my email. And I hope I'm still logged into my email. Come on, Gmail. Remember who I am. Remember me, Gmail. Hasn't been that long. Oh, what is my password? Yeah, I remembered it. Okay. No, I don't want a PIN number right now. I'll set that up in a minute. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot! I accidentally emailed myself the wrong notes. These are my travel memories from Japan, not Disney World. Goodness gracious. These are good travel notes, though. I'll keep them for future reference. No, I don't want to break my computer again. I will simply wing it. Okay. Gonna show more pictures of my trip. Okay, so this is Epcot, as you can see. It's very manicured. It's very fancy. They have fake countries from all over the fake world, from all over the real world, I guess. You know, yeah, no, I really need my notes. Okay. Hang tight, children! Hang tight. I'll stay up on the screen with you, though. I will just talk to you. I will just tell you what I'm doing. Yeah, why is that one? Let's see. Yeah, oh, okay, because I called this one something different. Okay, so select all the text. See, I always write my things down because I feel like sometimes I have like a fun thought in the moment or something, and then it's like, what if I forget it later and I'm telling the story and I forget the best part, you know? So it's like, because I can't keep everything in my brain all the time, I like use my phone notes as like, it's like a USB stick for my brain, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now I can officially tell you what happened, and hopefully when I go back to VTube Studio, it won't be stupid. Don't be stupid, VTube Studio. Yay, it's working. Okay. So we went to Epcot, and let me pull up my notes. Going back to my Gmail. Wait, no, that's the wrong link. Yeah, that's my Gmail. Okay. No, that's the wrong Gmail. I want that one. Yeah. My very professional Gmail. Okay, so we walked into the English pub. That was the first thing we did. And let me see if I've got a photo of that, actually. Wait. Yeah, okay. So this is like the England part, right? It's very thatchy and very English. So we started there. My dad got a beer, like you do when you walk into an English pub, I guess, because it was a food and wine festival. You know, they didn't really mention beer, but I feel like the beer is implied, right? So my dad had requested this day off to spend with me. But of course he gets a call from his boss, and I'm sitting there listening to him, and he's like, "No, Ralph, you need to click on the 3 dots in the corner and then hit export." I'm like, "Oh my god, this is what they call him about on his day off." And they didn't even give him a raise this year. Damn, dude. But then he got another call later from someone else, his other friend who is also in his department. And apparently, like, there was an issue with the firewall, and the firewall was too good because nobody could get in for anything. Nobody could log in. Nobody could get through the firewall at all. So, like, it was working too well. So, you know, that was a thing. After playing phone tag for a little bit, you know, my dad finally got off. But, yeah, so the Food and Wine Festival is this thing that they do, right? And, like, they have little kiosks set up all over Epcot. And they serve, like, very small portions, right, of like, different countries' foods and stuff. So the first place we went to was Canada. Let's see. Yeah, Canada. This is filet mignon and buttered mushrooms and mashed potatoes from Canada. And I was feeling extra cringy, so the nice Korean lady who was interning there helped me get my steak, and I said thank you in Korean, and then I laughed at myself because my Korean is so bad. But she was like, "Hey, yeah, you said it." Because, you know, they tell you when you're in Epcot, "Oh, you should learn a new language." So it's like, okay, I know like 2 words in Korean. That's what a woman I told her. That is one of the 2 words I know in Korean. I just wanted to try it out. You know, she's very gracious about it. So yeah, filet mignon. And then, oh, the other thing about the filet mignon is, so all of the tables, there's like little tables outside where you can eat, right? But all of the tables were taken, so we actually ate it on top of a trash can. I think I have a photo of my dad eating on top of the trash can, actually. But I will spare you that, okay? Yeah. Where's my... But then I started thinking, like, what must it be like to come to Disney World and work at, like, a fake version of the country you're from? Like, you know, imagine being, like, actually French. And being, like, French every day and living in Paris, and, you know, then you come to Disney World and it's, like, fake Paris, and you have to, like, sell pins. How do French people feel about this? Would they be appalled, as my sister would say? Okay, because, like, you know, if you ate the wrong wine with the wrong cheese, my sister who lived in France would be like, "Oh, the French would be appalled." I don't know. I just think about that. Like, working in the theme park version of the country that you're actually from. What is that like? Maybe it is fun. Maybe you get to meet a lot of people. I don't know. But that was just like my shower thought for the day. We went to the Canada part. You know, we walked around. They have some nice gardens. There's a fake Niagara Falls. And, you know, we watched the Canada presentation movie that was presented in, like, like half IMAX. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. It's like, it's like all surrounds video or whatever. But, like, yeah, we did the Canadian movie. They're a little bit cheeky. Like, hey, both sides of Niagara Falls are great, but our side's bigger. Haha. You know, and wow, I looked at Eastern Canada in the video. That is just northern Maine, is what that is. And I'm sorry about that, because Maine is just this one big Stephen King-esque nightmare state. Fisheries and people looking at you weird, and woods and darkness, and Cujo is gonna jump at you, and Nurse Ratched is waiting. I don't know. I find it spooky. But yeah. There's like 5 other provinces in Canada. They're pretty cool. And then the lady started singing a Canada song about Canada in French and English, and I got a little emotional, and I don't know why, because I have like zero connection to Canada, actually. What is wrong with me? But you know, it was a cute movie. It was a fun time. Here's fake Niagara Falls. Yeah. And what else? Oh yeah, so they have like these little statues of Remy all over the park for the Food and Wine Festival. Just like a scavenger hunt, and you can find him, you know. So my dad, in fact, was the first to find this Remy, and he took a little picture of him. I'm gonna move this so I can see the chat better. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, check out these bears. Hey, Kumanoko noko no Susebutantai. Bears. I saw them. Yeah, very nice card bears. So then we stopped at, okay, so they have a section, it's called, wait for it, I took a picture of it, Harvest Hollow, right? And we got some food there, and that is like, I think, focusing on like local foods and stuff. So my dad got some cornbread and chili, and I got some like butternut squash raviolis, and that was also pretty good, you know. And they had like some nice gardens. Here's some butterfly alighting on a bush. I thought it was very majestic. I feel like I have a better picture of the butterfly. How about this one? Ooh, nice butterfly. What are those, lilacs? I want to say lilacs, but don't at me. Oh, and then they were having an Encanto sing-along, and I was like, yeah, you know, it was gonna be a few minutes, so that me and Dad got in the Spaceship Earth ride. Here's like the screenshot of the they put your picture in the future or whatever. So like that was one of the rides that we rode on when I was really little, and back then I think like Walter Cronkite was the narrator, and I am really dating myself there. Now you know I'm very old, because I remember when that was the thing at Disney World, right? But yeah, Spaceship Earth, it's like about the history of communications and like how they invented talking and paper and computers, and now here we are talking to each other, having breakfast on the internet. You know, I still didn't finish my toast. Take another bite of my toast. Jeffco, do you want more toast? Oh, you're full? Okay. Actually, so I think I remember this thing being a water fountain when I was at Disney World many years ago, but now they just planted flowers in it, which I guess is more sustainable, so good for them, I guess. Wasteless water. So yeah, the Encanto sing-along was on when we got back from Spaceship Earth, and I was singing along, and I was like, oh yay, you know, I like this song, Colombia te encanto tanto, or however it goes. And then they started a conga line. I was like, look, Dad, conga line. He was like, oh, well, time to go. Look, it's Journey into Imagination. That was your favorite when you were little. So we went on Journey to Imagination. Here's Figment. I need to tell you, when I was, okay, this is a terrible picture. Apologies to Figment. Wait, here's a better one. Okay, when I was little, oh, it's a video. Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So when I was little, I was obsessed with Journey into Imagination, right? That was like my favorite. I wrote it a bunch of times. I knew the song. I would sing it at home. I would sing it at Disney World. Oh, man. And, you know, Journey into Imagination has this mascot, and his name is Figment, because he's a figment of your imagination. Haha, you know. Yeah. Wait, I need to make my eyes more sparkly. Wow, Figment! Wait, that's the wrong button. Wow! Did I press the right button to make my eyes sparkly? I don't know. I'm just gonna hope I did. Yes. Figment is my favorite thing about Disney World. He was when I was little, right? So then they had the stage set up here after the ride, and you know, we were just playing around with like some of the interactives that they have outside the exhibit. And I was like, what is this? There's like this thing, there's like this big door here. It's like, I was like, is this a new ride? Like, what is this? And then Figment walks out, right? Figment walks out. I have to get his picture, wait for it. There he is! Holy crap, it's Figment! And, I screamed. I screamed. I was like, oh my god, it's Figment! I'm gonna cry! Like the 37-year-old woman that I am. And I'm standing in line to get my picture taken with him. And the people with kids are probably looking at me like, oh God, she's one of those adults. But they don't understand, okay, because I only would do this for Figment. Just Figment. Okay, Figment is the exception because Figment is my Oshi. Figment has been my Oshi since I was 4 years old. I'm not, you don't just change Oshis like that, man. At least he's my Oshi at Disney World. So yes, I was freaking losing my mind because Figment, right? They didn't have a big giant Figment when I was little. They did have like puppets. They had like a guy who did a Figment puppet when I was little. But man, I had never seen a Figment of this magnitude. But I feel like I redeemed myself for all the people standing in line being like, what is this old woman doing? Standing in line to meet a Disney character. Because, I had a fun time. Look, here's what I did. I put my hat on Figment. Everybody could laugh at that. Figment is a very good model. I was like, Figment, do you want to try on my favorite hat? And he just, like, kind of squatted down. I put my hat on him. It fit. Wow, it fit, Good times. Oh, man. That feeling when you meet your Oshi. Yeah. That was great. I got this pin. My dad got me this pin. It was only a few dollars, and he gets, like, a discount, because I guess he has, like, a yearly membership or something. So, yeah. Man, me and Figment, we go way back. Partying like it's 1989. There's me and Figment some more. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Okay. After that, we resumed our, food and wine festival activities. So they have this like kind of like pop-up place or whatever. It's Muppet themed, and I love the Muppets also. Like I've seen every episode of the Muppet Show, and I love everyone. And all the movies and everything. There's something about the peak silliness that is the Muppets. The chaos, the explosions, the laughter and the warmth and the musicality that is the Muppets. Something about the Muppets. I really love them. They just kind of embody everything that I enjoy. So, yeah, and they had like this screen up, right? And it like showed funny videos of Bunsen and Beaker. So what we got, as like some of the specialties of the Food and Wine Festival at the wing place, buffalo wings, which are actually pretty par for the course as far as wings are concerned. Oh yeah, and then wait, I forgot to show you this shake that I got, right? This smoothie. So it's like a raspberry iced tea, like frozen thing, but then they put like, it's sort of like, if you ever had Dippin' Dots ice cream, they put like orange Dippin' Dots type ice cream on top of it. And it took a little while for it to like kind of melt enough for me to drink it actually, but it was good. It was refreshing. Yeah, so we had that, we had buffalo wings. Also, here's something I did not try, the pickle milkshake. I was not feeling quite brave enough to buy a pickle milkshake. Maybe next time. Maybe if someone else vouches for the pickle milkshake, I will try it. Whoops. Wait a minute. I got lost. No. Too many pictures. So Remy the rat is like the, I can unsparkle my eyes now. Wait for it. I think that does it. Yeah. Okay. Remy the rat is the mascot of the Food and Wine Festival. And it's because, Ratatouille, and he likes food and all that. And so they have like this little pop-up statue of him. And then we were walking around the world, the fake world, in fake France. First we went to fake Morocco, but I mean it may be fake, but actually the architecture is really nice. Let me see if I can pull up some fake Moroccan architecture that I thought was really nice. Do I have? Oh yeah, maybe we were in fake France first, but yeah, here's fake Morocco. It's very beautiful. So actually, like, my Italian side of the family has some like North African like parts of the family, so I should get more in touch with Morocco. It's very pretty. Um, but yeah, we went to Fake France. They added a new Ratatouille section. Oh, Ratatouille! And my dad walked up to the stand where they sell like memorabilia and stuff, and he just bought me this Remy that sits on your shoulder. And I was having a little trouble because, like, I was wearing my backpack. As you can see, I'm wearing my KFP backpack. It's a very good backpack that I have that I bring everywhere. But I was having a little trouble because he wouldn't stay on when I had the backpack on my shoulder. You know, I tried putting him on the backpack, but then I was like, what if I put him in the side compartment? So I have the other side compartment where my water bottle was not, and he rode around. He rode in the sidecar. You know, but my dad said, you know, I just feel bad. I want you to have something to remember our trip by. So yeah, then I was like, okay, well, I'm never taking him off my person for the entire time that we are gonna be in Disney World. So I kept him with me the whole entire time. Let's see. Oh, and there was a band. Check out this band. Yeah, that was a good time. Okay, so then here's Fake Japan. We didn't linger in Fake Japan too much the first day because we had reservations for there the second day that we were there. But our dinner reservations for the first day were in Mexico. Yay! Here we go. And there's like a museum that explains Dia de los Muertos, and it's very cool. Here is what's this lady's name? Katrina. Yeah, here's like an explanation of Katrina. So like this art of a skeleton wearing a fancy hat, it like, let's say it went viral, even though it was like pre-internet, obviously. But she was meant to represent the fact that no matter how rich you are, you're still gonna die. So yeah, she was actually originally like meant to be a statement that death comes for all of us. But she got very popular in pop culture, so there's lots of like you know, other art of her now, and like she's kind of like a famous figure in Mexican art. So I appreciate her. I appreciate you, Katrina. I'll see you when I die, I guess. But yeah, the inside of the Mexico like building is like a shopping center. Check this out. They have mouse ears that look like donuts and pan dulce. That's pretty fun. So yeah, this is what I had for dinner. I didn't get a picture of Dad's dinner, but I got enchiladas. And they had a side of fried plantains, and they were very delicious. And for dessert, we got flan. Yeah. So we had like a moment, because, okay, well, first of all, my dad decided to take me to Mexico for dinner because when I was little, he took me to Mexico. And when I was like 4 years old, I did not appreciate like food of the world. Like, I just wanted like a grilled cheese sandwich because I was a kid. And I didn't appreciate the colorful and tasty foods of Mexico when I was a baby. And my dad distinctly remembers me turning my nose up at the Mexican food when I was little, and the waiter turns to him and says, "This is not Taco Bell." I'm sorry. It was 1989. I didn't know what I was missing. But yeah, now that I am an adult, I can enjoy the flavors of Mexico. But my dad, hi Papa, hola Papa! You came just in time! You have been summoned. Bienvenido a mi stream. So my dad was like trying to tell me this story about his coworker friend who lives in Mexico on a farm. And they grow whatever the thing is they put in tequila. Wait for it. I have to look it up because I don't actually remember. Main ingredient in tequila. Okay. Oh, the agave plant. Right. Okay, so my dad forgot what agave was called, and clearly so did I. And he says to the waiter, "Hey, what is the name of that plant that they grow, that they put in tequila?" And I look at the guy, like, he's like, "In Mexico, what do they grow?" Or whatever. I look at the guy's name badge. I'm like, "Father, this man is from Colombia." And he's like, "Yeah, sorry, man. I actually don't know." Moral of story. If you're in Disney World, just because you're in the Mexico Pavilion doesn't mean that everyone who works there is from Mexico. Okay, check the name badge. But he was a very nice waiter. He was very good. But yeah, I should have asked him. Oh, like, what do they like to drink in Colombia? ¿Qué les gustan beber en Colombia? I don't know. I could have had some cultural exchange, but I was just kind of embarrassed. I just kind of wanted to perish. But yeah, we went on the Mexico ride. Check it out. Here's Donald running up the. Is this an Incan pyramid? I want to say. And then here's Dia de Muertos. Wow, look at all the fun. Yeah, it's a good time. It's just a nice little boat ride. Oh, check it out. Real colorful. Yeah. I have like several friends who live in Mexico. I would like to visit. I just haven't had the opportunity. It's always money and stuff, you know? What else we got from the Food and Wine Festival? I accidentally scrolled ahead too far in my pictures. Okay, so, oh, right. Alright, I had a moment. Okay, so we decided to, like, do something kind of, like, chill after dinner because my dad was tired. So I found the film festival, which is, like, you know, obviously a sit-down activity, where you can watch, like, different animated shorts. And, like, you know, in the intro, they talk about the history of, like, animated shorts in American cinema, blah, 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 Disney, this and that. I went to the bathroom and I got some culture because I heard a very extremely British mother yelling at her child saying, "You haven't had a wee all day. You need to have a wee. Just try." And you know, overheard that, and the kid apparently refused to have said wee because the mom then goes, "All right, no chocolate, no nothing. You want to go home then?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" The kid burst out crying, and I was like, "Oh man, this poor little kid really thinks they're just gonna hop on a plane and go back to London if he doesn't go to the bathroom." Anyway, I think he went to the bathroom. I think the mom felt bad after that. Parenting is hard. You gotta give realistic consequences for your kids. You can't just say, you know, "I will swim you back to England." But, you know, you gotta worry about your kids. I feel so cultured now, though. That's how people worry about their kids in British, I guess. So yeah, we went to the film festival. There was, like, a really interesting kind of, like, fourth wall breaking, like, classic Mickey cartoon where, like, he busts out of the screen and, like, you know, he's fighting with Pete or whatever. That was a cute one about a baby sandpiper learning to dig for clams. And, like, there was this one about, a dog. And he likes eggs and spaghetti. But his owner goes on a diet because he gets a girlfriend. And then the dog's miserable. But then the owner breaks up with his girlfriend. And, you know, then he's eating like crap again. And the dog is feasting like a king. But the dog is like, "Wait, my owner isn't happy. I have to get him back together with his girlfriend." So the dog gets his owner back together with a girlfriend. But then they have kids. And then the dog gets to eat whatever falls off the kid's tray. So, all in all, you know, happy ending for the dog. Bubba was born in the country with the best food. I love Mexican food. Actually, I had like tacos al pastor yesterday. So tasty. Yeah, that was really good. So we ended up going on the Ratatouille right after dinner. There was kind of a line. And then the wait for the ride was kind of funny. Have you ever heard of liminal space? Because that's what waiting in line for the Ratatouille ride felt like. It was just like this room with wallpaper, and you were in that room forever and ever. And then you walked into it, and there was another liminal space room where you just waited. I feel like that's like the true experience of being in stuck in a liminal space. I don't know if I have any pictures of that though, actually. I don't think I do. Do I? I do not. But that's okay. Oh yeah, here's a picture of a fountain at Epcot. I just think that's pretty. And then, yeah, we went on the Ratatouille. Check it out. Here we are in fake France. Ooh la la. Baguette. The French would be appalled. But yeah, you know, it was a good time. It was... There's me. There's me and Remy. Waiting in line. This is the outside part of the line, not the liminal space part of the line. I should have got a picture of that liminal space, because, man, that was really something. And then we watched the fireworks show. Let me see if I can get a good picture of that. Pew, pew! Me! Psh. Are you feeling the full experience of the fireworks? So, yeah. We went to the fireworks, and it was a show, and it was like, there was like all these like people and songs, and they were like, we are all connected, and every heart beats together with other hearts, and we are more alike than we are different. And I was staring at this fireworks display and thinking, this is really great. I feel very privileged to be here. But if this is all true, Disney, then why is there war? I don't know. I have some really deep and depressing thoughts sometimes. Why is Disney giving money to people who are blowing other people up in other countries, man? That's messed up. Hashtag world peace. Let's have real world peace. Not fake world peace, real world peace. I want world peace. But anyway, I like what they were selling. I just don't know if they're buying what they're selling, you know? Because people are like, oh, it's Disney, it's a big evil corporation. They just want your money, they don't really care. Oh, baguette. Yeah, I scared myself a little too. Yeah, but anyway, I was like a little sad. I was like, man, I wish everybody in the world could experience this joy, and I feel sort of sad that I get to be here and they don't. I'll keep donating to my favorite charities, and maybe someday everyone in the world will be happy. I hope. But you know, existential crisis at the fireworks show. That's so normal. I'm super normal. But, you know, I should actually probably tell you what I saw on the Ratatouille ride, though, right? So, like, okay, real talk, I'm terrified of rodents in real life. I had a very, very bad experience at one of my workplaces that had a rodent infestation that I had to clean up after every single day. But cartoon rats are okay, and Ratatouille is okay. And you sort of got, like, a rat's eye view of the city of Paris because everything was built super big. And then, you know, like, the screens made you feel like you were running through the pipes and everything. I will say, like, the way that they make Disney rides anymore has changed a lot. You know, it used to be kind of all, like, oh my god, Disney tried to trademark Dia de los Muertos? That's messed up, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Ugh. Why can't we all just behave, huh? Just let people have holidays and don't copyright them. But it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe one day everybody will grow up and learn to respect each other. I respect you guys in the chat. I respect everybody. But yeah. So the way they make rides at Disney World is different now. There's a lot more like projection and screens and stuff like that. Whereas I think in the past it was a lot more. I don't want to say like practical effects, but kind of like everything was like even the animatronics, right? Like some of the animatronics now just have like projections on them, so it's like they've got video on them, but like everything in the past was sort of like the animatronics were just fully realized without being projected on, and they just moved, you know, like based on their programming. So it's interesting to see, I think, how rides have evolved in that way. I respect you, Papa. I respect you. Oh yeah, I had to clean up after mouse poop every day. It was not a happy time, so I will skip that. We'll keep talking about the happiest place on earth, allegedly. Day 2 arrived, right? We went to bed. I watched some of the Enigmatic Recollection, like, announcement stream that was 3D that they did. But it's a lot later in the East Coast than it is on the West Coast where I normally live, so, you know, I could only catch a little bit of it. Day 2 arrived, and Dad thought we would go to the quiet pool where the adults go, which was near our hotel. Here's me and Remy getting ready for the pool. Which, by the way, is a very pretty hotel. Wow. Ooh, water, blue skies. Wow, fake beaches. Yay! And this is the part, the Caribbean Key, I guess they call it. And we had breakfast. I was feeling particularly bougie, so I had avocado toast. I wonder if I have a picture of it. Oh, I do. Here's Remy and my avocado toast. Yeah, I do not eat avocado toast every day because I need to afford my mortgage. I'm trying to be a good millennial. But I did on this particular day consume avocado toast. And there's this great fountain. Pineapple. Yeah. So Dad thought we would go to the adult pool, but I was like, okay, but consider the kids' pool has water slides. We went to the water slides. And I walked into the pool with the water slides, you know, and the lifeguard said good morning to me. He said good morning, and then he looked at Remy on my shoulder. He said, oh, good morning, Remy. You tell. Here's me chilling by the pool with Remy. And then this little English girl came up to me in the pool, and she just started yapping at me. So, oh, I see you've got your rat with you. And, you know, she was just talking about her dad's in the room, and her mom's in the pool, and this and that. And then, you know, she asked me, which kids are your kids? And I said, I don't have any at this time. Oh, you can see that my makeup got all over my face because I went down the water slide 5 times after I had already applied makeup. It's like, yeah, you know, word for the wise, don't do that. I can't look at that anymore. Actually, I'm closing that down. Yeah. But she was very confused that I did not have kids. But then I had a realization about that later. But here's me before I jumped on the water slide, and I feel like I looked pretty good. And then I went down the water slide 5 times, and I ruined it all. I ruined my hair. I ruined my makeup. I had to redo it. Worth it, though. Worth it. I love water slides. Like, how often do I, in my adult life, get to go down a water slide? Almost never is the answer. But yeah, we went back to Epcot. Dad had his morning beer again. And, like, listen, after all the calls he was getting from his boss the day earlier, I feel like he deserved it. Let's see. Oh, and then it started raining even crazier than the day before. I think I got this video of it. Wow, it was raining so hard. That duck was having... Yeah. That duck was having a really good time. So I'm glad he was enjoying himself, you know. So anyway, yeah, my dad got his morning beer. I got, as you do when you go to Britain, a bottle of water. Ta-da! There's my bottle of water, okay? Yeah. And then my dad wanted a picture of me in the telephone booth. Yeah, it's not the best picture of me. I was very wet. But then we went to Brazil to get this pan de queijo, or whatever they call it in Brazil. And you know, it was good. It got a little bit juicy in the rain. But we ducked under a building and we tried to eat it. I realized at that time that I had left my rain poncho at my mom's house, and my dad realized at that time that he had left his rain ponchos in the hotel. So I guess the apple does not fall very far from the tree. But we were hanging out in that area. It was like around England, and I heard a lot of songs that I used to play when I was in that Celtic band that I was in. Like that kind of overlap between like Celtic cultures and everything. Like there's like Ashgrove and Loch Lomond. You know, I used to do all of those with the band. Okay, and then I realized, I was at that time that we got the cheese bread that I realized, oh my god, they have a thing in the back of the guide. And if you get 5 stamps for eating cheese, you get a prize. I was like, holy crap. I had a cheese ravioli yesterday and I didn't even know, and I could have got a stamp for it. Now we just gotta go twice as hard. We gotta get 5 cheese stamps. This is my mission on day 2. We're going hard on the cheese collecting. So even though we bought 2 things of pan de queso or whatever, they only gave us 1 stamp for it. I was like, oh man, so that's not gonna work. I have to get like different things. I got this in Greece. This is literally just, it's called griddled cheese, but it has like honey and nuts on it on top, right? It's literally just cheese that's been toasted. I was like, okay, that's cheese number 2. Let's go. Cheese mission is going all according to Keikaku. My dad got this hero in the Greek area. Let's see. Here we are again walking around. Oh, we went to America. Here it is, the American Adventure. So we watched the animatronic show, and man, I tell you what, as somebody who has been like a student of history, like this was definitely the Disney World version of history. Cheese, right, Papa? Yeah, you can have some cheese too. It was definitely the Disney World version of American history. I was like, where are all the brutal massacres? Okay, they're not gonna show those, I guess. Disney World. But you know, it is what it is. America, you gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. Frederick Douglass is cool. I like him. But yeah, you know, it's a presentation on America. And then, let's see what else. We watched an Italian clown juggling while we had Spanish charcuterie and this wine called Montepulciano, which is like not really my favorite, but it's because it had like kind of a dry taste. I feel like wine appreciators and wine and cheese appreciators would appreciate it more than I did, probably. Where is that picture? Here's fake Italy. Let's see. I don't know if I have any real good pictures of the clown show. I have a real good picture of my charcuterie. Yeah, so that was like cheese stamp number 3. And like I had to be careful because we did have a reservation for dinner. You know, later that day. Somebody made these out of flowers on the ground. That's fun. There's this one. There's a different one. What is this? Fake Germany? Yeah, fake Germany. Whose Germany is the best Germany? I don't know. It's probably not Disney World, but it's a half decent Germany, I guess. Let's see. So one of my biggest regrets was not stopping at the India area because they had the best smelling tikka masala that I ever saw in my life, or smelled. But look, we found another ratatouille in the China area. Wow, there he is. It's Remy. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, we were in the. I wrote down at this point. Note to self: red wine gives me acid reflux. Okay, good to know. Thank you, past self, for the note. So yeah, we were in the part. This is the part that looks like the Forbidden City. Check out that ceiling. Oh my goodness. Here's the terracotta warrior. Yeah, my dad was like, what is the deal with the terracotta warriors? And I was like, well, there was this emperor and he wanted an army to go with him when he died, so he had like a bajillion claymen made and buried them in the ground with him. Yeah, Remy is going global. He's all over Epcot. And then I found my dad's Chinese zodiac because he didn't know what his Chinese zodiac was. He's a water goat. I am a fire tiger. With barriers. So yeah, that was interesting. I think I would like to go see the Forbidden City someday, but I don't know if it's safe to travel by myself. Then again, I've done it before. I've traveled by myself before. But you know, there it is. At least I went to the fake Forbidden City, the not so Forbidden City. And then here is like Norway. Yeah, it's very brown. Look at this Viking. Oh my goodness. And then like, oh, there's some runes. Can anybody in the chat read runes? Let me know if you can read runes. Chinese zodiacs have elements. Yeah, if you Google like what element ends Chinese zodiac you have, you'll usually find it. But yeah, it kind of goes through cycles of like the 5 elements of like, you know, like classical Chinese culture. I know a little bit about classical Chinese culture only because it had a lot of influence on Japan during its Heian period, such as the way they told time with the Chinese zodiac, and the way they wrote poetry, and also, you know, all of the kanji literally were just, I don't know. There used to be this essay about how to learn Japanese. It was like, yeah, every time, you know, they invaded China, they took a couple more kanji, and now they've got 2,000 of them. You know, but like, there was a culture exchange at that period in history. So, you know, I know a little bit about that. And then I took a class about modern Chinese history, which is fascinating and sometimes terrifying. But as is any country's history, honestly. Norway. Oh my God, Papa, that's a good one. Okay, I got some boba. Cheese. Not cheese, I wasn't eating cheese, I was eating boba. But then, okay, then I had like the cheesiest cheese that ever cheesed. You need to understand, I got it in the section that was called the Alps. People ask me, what is that black blob protruding from your cheese? It's a potato, actually. It's an heirloom potato. So what they do is, it was like warm Swiss cheese. It was like not melted all the way to be liquid, but it was just sort of like a blob of cheese with potatoes. You could have gotten it with ham, but I was like, I don't want to spoil my dinner. Am I back? No, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Am I on? Am I on the internet again? I don't know what's happening. Oh my gosh, it's been 72 years. I'm confused. Like, is it still broadcasting? It won't let me open it on my app, so I don't know if it's live or not. Is it live? Oh shit! Okay, wait, let me see if I can turn YouTube Studio back on. Ah! Come on. I don't know what's happening anymore. Where's the settings? Wait. Okay. Okay. Ha! Does not want to move. Little Stephanie doesn't want to move. So much stuff, so little time. What is happening in the world? Okay, restarting the thingy. I wonder if I should restart it on both ends. We'll see. Oh my goodness. What a time we're having today. You know, it's my first day back from Florida. I'll cut myself some slack, and I hope you will cut me some slack also, too, additionally. Yay, I'm moving. Okay. These are the times that try women with bare ears as souls. Okay, I think I fixed it. Question mark? Maybe. Okay, well, here I am talking about my Swiss cheese. So yeah, that's a potato. Can't open the file. Yeah, I know, you got disconnected. It happens, buddy. Yeah, so that was just cheese. That was like the cheese to end all cheese is what that was. Swiss cheese. But then I had dinner at Japan. Hey. Okay. That, of course, is a torii gate. You usually see them at shrines. They had cute stuff. Cute stuff at the Japan store. Yeah! We're back, babies. I think. Welcome back. Here's some kimono that they had also at the Japan store. Look, I found my barriers. Ah. Yeah, it looks like me. Good angle. Let's see what else. So I bought my sister one of these owls, actually, because when I was younger, yay, we're back. Oh my goodness. I bought my sister the Owl of Serenity because she had bought me one many years ago that was supposed to bring me good luck with money. I still haven't had a lot of money, but I've never gone bankrupt, so I'm gonna count that as a win. So anyway, she's been having a really rough time working lots and lots of overtime, and then her body got sick. Yeah, it's a kuma. It's a bear. Like V on the fan, and this is a fukuro and some neko, right? Oh my god, Japanese words! I know them. I know 4 of them. So yeah, I got her an owl to return the favor, and hopefully it will bring her some relaxation. There's me in a statue that looks like it's made out of bubblegum for some reason. Yeah, they had an exhibit of like phone straps and cute stuff. I miss when iPhones were this small, by the way. You might not be able to tell from the picture, but these iPhones are so tiny. I miss you, tiny iPhones. My tiny hands miss the tiny iPhones. And playing tiny rhythm games. Oh, that had like an exhibit on like, I felt so like talked down to, like, this stuff is called kawaii. It is a part of Japan's pop culture life, and this is the bedroom of an office lady who collects cute things, and the cute music that you are hearing is called J-pop, and you know, like the kawaii culture is an aesthetic. Yeah, I bet you would snack on the gum statue. I would try a piece maybe if it wasn't already chewed. You know, but yeah, I guess educational for people who aren't weebs like me, I guess. You know, there's me a statue of somebody, Saigo Takamori maybe? I don't know. No, probably somebody more important, like a shogun or something, right? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we went to the hibachi restaurant. Yay! My dad was going for the reservation, and I helped him a little by speaking Japanese, and everybody was like, oh, you're so Nihongo jozu desu ne. And I am like, uso desu kedo, ureshi. I was, my Japanese is not that jozu. The one lady asked me, oh, do you speak Japanese? And I said, no. But, you know, you gotta practice. You gotta practice. You gotta get Nihongo jozu sometimes. I got the sashimi for dinner. I actually was not super hungry, believe it or not, because I ate like 5 pounds of cheese before. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty tasty. But yeah, because I had eaten 5 pounds of cheese, all I really wanted was this sashimi, but it was very good, and the waitress was talking to me, and I told her it looked good, and thank you, and she was very ureshi that I tried speaking Japanese to her. And I gave them a tip, and I said, "Otsukare-sama desu," and I was on my merry way. And it had rained a lot apparently while we were in the restaurant, so the pavilion was very wet. But it was pretty. Here's me on steps. Yeah. It was a nice time. Oh, and then there was a band playing on the way out through Canada. They were a French-Canadian band. But they were playing some songs that I knew, like everybody's working for the weekend, right? And, you know, I was jumping and dancing. My dad was saying, wow, your sister Lori never has this much fun at Disney World. It's like, well, it's what you make of it, you know. Lori is very, like, she doesn't like to embarrass herself in public. And I'm like, you know what? My dad paid $200 for these tickets for us to get into this thing. I might as well act like a fool. You know? Here's me and Rocket. Okay, so the last cheese thing of the day. Very important cheese thing of the day. I got a cheesecake from Hawaii with mango sauce. Or was it papayas? I don't know, but it was good. You see, because you can see my cheese stamps on the thing. And then I also tried like a Hawaiian beer that was like fruit flavored. I'm not much of a drinker. Beer, okay, so beer to me, I was like, oh, this tastes like beer cheese without the cheese. You know, and like it wasn't super sweet even though it had fruit in it. It's you know, it's an interesting. I was like, well, I'm at the Food and Wine Festival and beer by extension. I guess I should try some drinks. You know, probably the best drink I had was Dad's red sangria in Mexico that he got. I took a sip of that. That was sweet. I like sweet drinks, I guess. I'm not really a drinker. I try to stay away from it too much because I know it's bad for me. But you know, it's okay to have a taste sometimes. Or if somebody's getting married or something, you don't want to be rude, you know. Oh yeah, and then the last thing we did, we went on the Frozen ride. Because I was like, well, we got a little bit of time, you know, we could do like one more thing. And some of the rides like made my dad motion sick, so like we couldn't do Guardians of the Galaxy. But I was like, okay, let's do Frozen. That's not too bad, right? Yeah, and that was also a lot of waiting. Like, here's one of the rooms where you wait. And like I said, the animatronics, you can see from the picture, right? Like, these days, the animatronics aren't, like, fully, like, 3D crafted or whatever they wait for it. The picture's loading. Oh, it was a video. So, like, you know, you can kind of say, oh my god, I hope that didn't have sound, because if it did, oh good, I have desktop audio turned off. Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, if that had even a little bit of Disney music in it, my channel would be done. Man, the mouse would hit me with the band hammer for using copyrighted music. But yeah, they like project light onto them to like, and it like gives them more fluid facial expressions. But I don't know, I feel like the old animatronics more interesting because they were like fully sculpted. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Here's me in my Viking hat. I'm a Viking now. And here is, okay, so this was the prize. Do you know what the prize was for getting all of the stamps with all of the cheese? The prize was high cholesterol. You get very high cholesterol for eating that much cheese. But also you got ice cream. So the prize for trying all the food was more food, which was fine. You know, it was pretty good ice cream. It was like a berry flavor ice cream mixed with vanilla, mixed with cheesecake. And my dad was like, yeah, that's the perfect way to end our day, you know? So on the last day of the trip, you know, we just kind of hung around the hotel until checkout a little bit. There's me on the hammock on the fake beach. I prefer the real beach, by the way. We got some banger beaches in New Jersey. I haven't been in a while. I have not been to New Jersey in a really long time, and it is my homeland, so I should go back there at some time. But, here's a turtle. Yes, more cholesterol, Papa. I have so much cholesterol. My veins are like 100% cholesterol at this point. Water. It's good for you. I didn't eat all my toast, but that's okay. I was talking so much my toast got cold and my eggs. You want some cold eggs, chat? You can have some with your cantaloupe slice. And the last day of the trip, I had to get the Mickey waffles, because, you know, like you do. Here's a picture I took of Remy at the pool. Can you spot him? He's there. He's there somewhere. He's on the step. You can kind of see him, I think. I don't know if you can see what my mouse does, but he is on the step. Yeah. And that was like, oh yeah, and then, just for a little bit, I wanted to see how the other side lives, so my dad took me to the real, like, the walk around the real fancy hotels, the real bougie hotels. So there I am at, like, not the one at the boardwalk, what is it called, like, the beach club and the yacht club, like, wow, could you get any more high class than a beach club or a yacht club. But you know, yeah, look at this fancy ceiling fixture they had at the beach slash yacht slash boardwalk club. That's really something. But you know, it's a pretty setup, and a lot of the places are like publicly accessible. There's me again on the bougie beachy boardwalk. And yeah, I guess that's the end of my pictures for August. So, oh boy, let's close all these down. Oh no, I have too many. Ah, just go back to the ice cream. I like the ice cream. Anyway, breakfast time is over. It's almost noon. So I think I'm gonna get going. But tomorrow, we're gonna play Pokemon for the first time in what feels like years, but what actually has been months. I think I'm gonna have to plug in my GameCube again because somebody unplugged my GameCube while I was away. But yeah, I'll get that. Hopefully, I'll have it set up in time for tomorrow, and we can catch Pokemon and figure out what the heck we were doing. I know we had just got the the Marsh badge. You know, the poison. Why did my face freeze again? Oh, little Stephanie, why are you like this? Oh no, she's moving. She's moving. Okay. But yeah, I will try to fix things. I'll try to get the GameCube ready for tomorrow, and we will play Pokemon, and it will be a fun time. So thank you for coming to breakfast, especially you, Papa, because you talked a lot. Don't forget your cantaloupe on the way out. Where is the cantaloupe? Why is the cantaloupe invisible? This is an outrage. You should be able to see the cantaloupe. I don't know what happened to it. I'm sorry, chat. You must have ate all the cantaloupe. Gross. I guess. Well, that is it for today. I'm gonna say bye with my hands. Bye! Did it work? I pressed the button. Did it work? You can't see my hand. Oh, it's the other button. Yeah! Oh, now you can't see it because it's behind the... I'm waving at you. Just trust me. Okay? Alright, bye, chat. I'll miss you. Till tomorrow. Bye! Oh my god. Time for the thing again. Sorry about this. クマノコノコノコスタフタンタン。クマノコノコノコスタフタンタン。クマノコノコ